Tsiolkovsky from about the nadir.
Roger.
Focus.
The crater Tsiolkovsky on the lunar far side, normally not visible from Earth, first seen by a Soviet Luna, an unmanned photographic mission.
There you go.
That crater is about 160 miles in diameter. And we're...
This is a grand place to be right now.
But it is, and we got a great picture of Tsiolkovsky. Got it right in the center. And good focus, great picture.
I know there's not as many smiling faces down there as there are up here, but we're making up for the difference in numbers.
Roger.
America 500 miles above the moon now.
Gordo, I'll give you a quick burn report. The burn was on time. Burn time was 2 minutes and 23 seconds. Delta VGX was 30470. Attitude at the end of the burn was 184.005 359er. That's 184.005 and 359er. There was no trim. The residuals were -2, plus 0.7, correction, -0.2, plus 0.7, and plus 0.2. Delta VC was -18.1.
Roger, we got those.
And Gordy, the unbalance is about 30 pounds, and oxidizer is 2.8 and fuel 2.9. And I flew full decrease the whole burn.
Roger, Jack.
How's the picture look, Gordy?
Real fine.
This view looking back across the lunar far side at the highlands.
I'll tell you exactly what we're looking at, but I can't quite see it. Gordy, the country Gene's pointing out is south of the orbit that we've been following for several days. Ron even more than Gene and I. And us there. Gordy, I'll try and take you across the Terminator if I can.
All right.
Of course, we're seeing country south of Tsiolkovsky now that we've never seen before.
Roger.
Right? And when we get a picture of Tsiolkovsky back, I think maybe even you can see one of the things that both Ron and I have noticed about it is, number one, it's a basin that is comparable in its freshness and apparent age to the basin on the near side of the moon. And secondly, it has an unusual area in its northeast quadrant that from which the blanket is excluded. There is an apparent slide, we're not sure what it is, but the normal indications of an ejecta blanket are just not there.
Roger that, Jack, and we can see those features you just described. The camera,
Okay, and for your...
figure out a way to hold it a little steadier, that would help, but we're getting good resolution.
Okay, go working on it. You'd think a guy who's been there for however many days we've been there could find it, don't you?
When you see Silkowski south, the central peaks form an arrow that points south, Gordy.
If you look closely at the northeast rim of Tsiolkovsky, you'll see a large landslide that Al Worden first described on Apollo 15. Crew now moving the camera apparently to a different window. Apollo 17 now at an altitude of 825 nautical miles.
America, Houston, your altitude right now is 835 miles, over.
Okay, 835 miles. And climbing out like a dingbat.
North is now at the bottom of this picture.
At 20, we're taking on Mag Papa Papa, that altitude.
Okay, Ron?
There's Smithy down there. Finally figured out where we are. Right down underneath the window. I can see it now.
As far as we can, we'll try to run you a little bit along the orbital track. I'll be panning the camera more or less.
Roger.
Let me move over briefly to give you another view of Humboldt, which should show up very well now. We're just about directly overhead. It's unusual, one of the few craters on the moon that have a fairly flooded floor that appears to have been domed, and you probably can see some of the cracks in that floor.
Okay, it's in the center of the field now, however something's blocking the right side of the view.
How's that?
That's real good now.
Around the edge of the dome floor, you can see some of the dark mare that is prevalent elsewhere in the region, but not so abundant within Humboldt.
Roger.
You can see, if you can see, check with you right on,
Langrad, you mean?
Tchaikovsky is running a terminator.
Oh, okay.
At the window.
Oh, all right. Hey, there's another view, you will bear with us, of our old friend Tsiolkovsky. Okay? Okay, I got it.
Roger, it's hard to mistake that one.
Roger, it's hard to mistake that one. Yeah, it's one of the more picturesque basins, I guess, although it's big. It's not so big you can't look at it all at once. Smithy and Chrysium and Serenitatis and Imbrium in particular are hard to look at all at once. You're always down inside of them in the 60 nautical mile orbit.
Roger, just might mention the diameter for
One of
those
the,
who are watching at home. That's about 180 miles across, I think.
Okay, that's pretty good. I was going to say about 200 kilometers, I think is what it is. But
That's right. And Gordy, of course, it's on a part of the moon that you don't